Hey, my name is Amaya Timber, and today I'm going to be doing the top 5 favorite movies of 2020 and 2021. The first movie that I have is Judas and the Messiah. In Shaka King's historical drama, Daniel Kaluuya plays the radical leader Fred Hampton, with Lakeith Stanfield as an informer who betrayed him. So this whole movie is about the Black Panther Party, and Lakeith Stanfield had betrayed the Black Panther Party and mostly betrayed Fred Hampton. So Fred Hampton was the leader of the Black Panther Party. It was right after segregation, so it was still racist and stuff. So Stanfield had a record of robbing places, and he would act like police officers. So once he got caught, he was like, I'll do anything not to go to jail. And then one of the dudes was just like, okay, you work with me in the FBI to take down the leader, Fred Hampton, in the Black Panther Party, because they did not like him because they were racist. And they just didn't like Fred because he was just having a huge impact on the Black community, and they did not like that. So, yeah.
Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton of the Illinois Black Panther Party.
Repeat after me. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary.
Okay, so the next movie I have is Coming to America, and it's a spin-off of Coming to America. So it's spelled Coming the number 2 America. So basically like a Coming to America Part 2. So it's with Eddie Murphy, if you didn't know. And it's basically talking about how he had a son in Brooklyn. He didn't know nothing about it. And he needed someone to become Prince since his father had passed. So his father passed, which made Eddie Murphy king. And so now he needs a prince. So he had 3 daughters, and the daughter was hoping to become the princess, but it's not in the rule book. So he ended up getting his son from Brooklyn and bringing him back to Africa to become prince. And it was a turn of events. It's a lot, but it's a really good movie.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
Okay, the next movie we have is The Little Things, starring Denzel Washington. I love Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is one of the most best male actors ever. I don't care what no one says, in my opinion. Okay, Deputy Sheriff Joe Deacon joins forces with Sergeant Jim Baxter to search for a serial killer who has been terrorizing Los Angeles. As they track the culprit, Baxter is unaware that the investigation is dredging up echoes of Dickey's past, uncovering disturbing secrets that will threaten more in his case. So this is a very good movie. It's a lot going on. When you watch this movie, you have to understand it. You have to pay attention to small details. You really do. And with this movie, you make up your ending. You really do. You make up your ending. But if you fall asleep and you wake up, you will not know anything is going on. But it's a very good movie. And yeah, I recommend you should watch it. Yeah.
You know him, didn't you? Then you had that one little feeling. But you waved it away. You should have listened to that one little feeling. Just like I'm listening to you now. You can talk to me. I'm all the friend you got.
You're not exactly a department favorite.
Things probably changed a lot since you left.
Okay, this next movie, I have to make it quick because this is so much. Okay, this next movie is Antebellum by my girl Janelle Monáe. A successful author, Veronica Henley, is finishing up a book tour before she returns home to her husband and daughter, but a shocking turn of events is about to unpin Veronica's existence, plunging her into a horrifying reality that forces her to confront her past, present, and future before it's too late. So, the quote of this movie is, "The past is never dead, it's not even past." So with this movie, you can tell by the title and by the quote that it is about slavery and racism. So basically, she was an author. She was all about Black power and everything. So with this movie, you really have to keep up too. You really have to keep up. At first, she's like a slave, and then it switched to a scene of her just a regular loving life. So she basically get kidnapped, and they take her to a slave plantation. They want her, they're in the middle of nowhere, and they want her to not know nothing about the outside world. So they were kidnapping Black activists, people that are really strong with the Black rights movements, and is putting strong stuff in Black people's heads. So they were racist, and they wanted to do that. And yes, it is a very good movie. And fun fact, it was a General E. Lee Park. That's where they were. And that's the name of our school. Yeah. Okay, the last movie that we have is Malcolm and Marie. And it's crazy because with this movie, it's only 2 cast members. And that is Zendaya and John David Washington. So, a filmmaker on the brink of Hollywood glory and his girlfriend whose story... Oh,
there she is. Guess what? Daddy is gonna get you dressed for school today.
We are descendants of the gods. This land was always ours. But we must never relent. We're nowhere and everywhere.
We are the future.
Whoever you were before, that's over.
This next movie we have is Malcolm and Marie. And this movie is only with 2 cast members, and that's Zendaya and John David Washington. And that's Denzel Washington's son. I didn't know. A filmmaker on the brink of Hollywood glory and his girlfriend, whose story made his career, find themselves pushed towards a reckoning as a single tumultuous night decides the fate of their relationship. So with this movie, it is basically about them arguing. That's what this movie is about. It's about a couple arguing. So Zendaya, which is Marie, is mad at Malcolm for making a wonderful film. And it's about a lady. She's like, she was strung out on drugs, and then someone came and saved her. And so that's what basically happened with Marie and Malcolm. But Marie was mad at Malcolm for not giving her the credit at the Grammy Awards or something. When he was talking about the movie, he didn't dedicate it to her, so she was mad about that. So that's what that movie's about.
You are by far the most excruciating, difficult, stubbornly obnoxious woman I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh, he's so sensitive. He's romantic. I bet he's sweet, right? Well, I mean, yeah. When he's not being an emotional fucking terrorist.
Oh. I love the way